Hi Cappy, welcome to another reading here for you. This is a general reading, so please take only the messages that you resonate with and leave the rest for the others. I will take messages from your past with the purpose of helping you understand past events into your life better, hopefully bring you a new perspective and give you something to think about. We are going to take also messages from your current with the purpose of helping you understand current situations into your life better so you can make the best decisions for the future. Some things are meant to happen when they are meant to happen. Don't rush things. And lastly, messages for the future. Messages for the future do not come in chronological order, so I do advise you to listen to this reading at least one more time before I will upload the next reading. This reading is for you, but not necessarily just about you, so please attach the energies as you feel as they resonate. Messages from the future come with the purpose of preparing you for possible upcoming events into your life, so you can know how to respond rather than to react. If you want a private reading, you can contact me at +358 549 6466 on WhatsApp only. Okay, let's start with the past. Empress showed for the future and it was at the bottom of the deck for the current too, so let's see. If in the recent past you were planning to move houses or you were planning on making some investments in your home and you basically lost money by trying to do that, is because you literally couldn't see the details of that situation, like let's say the clauses in contracts, the terms and conditions, the policies. You didn't either see it or you didn't know about them, and that caused you loss of money. If you looked for houses in the recent past, I feel like what you were tried to be guided towards, like your guiders were trying to guide you towards, was something that would have been in alignment with your finances. And whenever you would try to choose something that was not, things were very hard. Whenever you were trying to do things that they were not in alignment with your path, things would get hard at home. Your finances were affected. Yeah, this doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good. It looks also like you and those around you could not literally understand each other. The feeling of being alone or left out by those around you, it's quite emphasized here. This could be like really old connections. I feel like you tried to understand what is going on in this situation with this person. Maybe you also gave money to a person and they don't want to give you the money back, and you could not understand why is this person avoiding talking to me, why is this person like basically ghosting. I don't like this word, but like avoiding and ignoring talking with you and dealing with some profound situations that it hurt you. I feel like you were really trying to walk on deep waters with boots, and the boots would sink and would drown you even more. You know, instead of swimming, you were trying to walk and you were drowning. And whenever you were trying to ask for help, the people you were asking for help, instead of helping you to come out, they would not even look at you. And that's a really hard place to be, but I feel like that made you very hard, like a hard individual. That made you like a it's not a badass energy. No, don't say that. It's not a badass energy. It's an individual that it's a ticking bomb. That made you a ticking bomb with zero tolerance and patience, and because of connections that they are shallow. because of connections that they are shallow. Yes, my friend, don't choose shallow people in your life. Sorry, that's your choice. You choose those people. You choose those people in your life. And maybe that's what you figured out the last. At least the last, you figured out that these people are like, no, these are not the people I'm gonna, I can count on. This could also talk about you giving money to somebody and they did not give you the money back. I thought about a wedding. Maybe you tried to invest in a wedding, but I don't feel like if it was a wedding, it was your wedding. Nevertheless, we're changing the topic, and I feel like you've been talking to God more. Maybe you took more actions to connecting with the divine. This thing, what I said, that it made you a ticking bomb kind of energy, made you closer to God. You probably isolated yourself, or you decided, you know what, I'm gonna go somewhere, being this a rehab, being this an pilgrimage. You decided, I go to figure things out. Like, I don't know what is this, but I need to get closer to God. And you started to talk to God, and I feel like that's beautiful. I think that's really beautiful. You could have met somebody that is on the path of spirituality, and they understood some things in relationship to spirituality and life and this, and you got really good insight from that person, and that made you think a little bit more about how your life has been evolving so far, and think about karma, and think about, cycles and astrology and numerology and shamanism and all that, because it's all in one. It's very compact, whole package. One cannot live without the other. I feel like you in the current are incredibly aware of how your past impacted you, and how you are your own a supporter and biggest enemy. You could get in the current help from somebody. It could be a father figure, but I feel like this talks more about how independent and self-aware of how your background is impacting you in the current. This talks about how you are working on navigating a way towards the behaviors and patterns in you that have impacted your independence. And maybe you're looking now in the current at relationships differently, because you start to understand a bit how some relationships in your life have affected your independence. And I'm not saying we are codependent, we are human beings, but I feel like you start to understand how things in your life have impacted your ability to be assertive, your ability to maintain your trajectory in life. For some of you, this also talks about children. Things with your children are changing. You're changing, are becoming self-sufficient. Yeah, most likely talks about that for some of you, and they are becoming less dependent on you, and that could feel good, but you're still trying to navigate the processes in your personal life. This is a tricky place to be honest, because you could see in your children things that you see in your past, but they are not necessarily in a bad way. Don't worry about that. You're being advised also in the current to open accounts for your children, saving accounts for your children. Relax, my friend Capricorn, relax. Capi, relax. It's urgent. This is urgent. Listen, you're going to find out a really, really deep secret in the current. It's gonna change your reality. A really deep secret. Either you hold this secret or somebody hold this secret. For some of it, this talks about, finding out you have a child, or you finding out you've been, it's like the kind of movie things, Hollywood stuff. I feel vomiting, and I would not be surprised that I would get the devil. Family secrets, unexpected family secrets, related to children, related to things that you felt these things before, but you were told is not true. I have an experience as like this. Like, I would have premonitions when I was very young, and I could see things when I was very young, and I was told that I was crazy. But then when I was 30, I was told, oh, no, actually it was that. And I would say things that they would not necessarily make sense for a young child to say, but then later on when I was 30, I find out like all the things that I would say, they were actually true. And this could be for some of you. Okay, are you ready to get the devil on the table? Because I feel like vomiting. Still comes. You're gonna find out secrets in the current if you haven't already. This will change very much the dynamic between you, and could be siblings, or it could be friendship, connection with women. Doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. In the current, maybe that could be the focus. You balancing things, or focusing on maintaining and nurturing relationships with women around you. You could also nurture parts of yourself and not be afraid to accept parts of yourself. You're a queen of wands, you're a queen of cups, you're a queen of swords, you're a queen of pentacles, you're all of them, and accept that part of yourself because it's real. You need to activate each part of that of yourself depending on the situation you're in. You're not just one, like you're not a Cappy. You were born under the star sign of Capricorn. You have to embody that star sign, but at the same time you have all the other 12 signs somewhere in your chart. I know we focus on just 12, but there are 13 months in the year. So either there is another star sign, a 13 star sign or species of sorts, or it's a month in which it's gap and you get to choose. I don't know. Play with the thought. But in the current, there is a profound love energy that is trying to help you heal. It could be healing with women around you. Women will support you very much, being a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. And maybe me burping was that healing. It's not necessarily beautiful when you heal. You're being given opportunities to do things differently, to do very unconventional things. They're gonna take you from your comfort zone. Go for it with courage. Don't be afraid. Take the opportunities. Go where you're being asked to go to or towards, or guided to go towards. Don't hesitate. Just go and have the courage to take this leap and move forward. You're not gonna regret it. And if you do, then I'll be like, why? Don't regret it. Go. You will regret it if you won't go. If this is a career opportunity or whatever that is very out of your niche, go for it. It will be really nice. I don't like this. Like we don't care. Yes. Yeah, go. Whatever it's waiting for you at the other end is going to be beautiful. I see in the future you not being that much afraid, not thinking that much of things, choosing different kind of people in your life too. There is somebody, could be either a childhood friend or somebody that is has been interested in you for quite some time, sees the beauty in you, sees the child in you, sees the hurt in you, and they really just want to communicate to you. I don't feel any bad energy about around this person. I just feel that there is somebody around you that if they've done you wrong or they kept you in a place of confusion, they finally want to bring you clarity. So expect some sort of communication in the future. They are looking into you, trying to understand what's going on with you. Yes, Emperor, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yes. So if somebody in the past have been shady, confusing, scamming, whatever that two of swords and seven of swords energy brought into your connection with somebody, this is somebody you know, because I don't see any other reason why this seven of swords was showing the table. They will reach out to you. And the devil showed. There you go. Cappy, my friend, what can I say? You can dodge some really, really hard situations in your life by understanding that you have your own life and you have to live your own life the way you're being guided to live your own life, and you cannot save or protect or support everybody in your life. If you are going to focus on the material thing more than the spiritual thing, God is going to put you on the right track. Like this, you're going to lose all the money. So be careful. Don't focus on the money more than you should be. Be careful of being scammed in the future. You're going to go through some situations that are going to shake you up a bit, because when you are being shaken up, you go back to God. So don't forget you went back to God in the past, and continue being close to God in the future too, through astrology, spiritual practices, whatever keeps you close to God. If you travel, be careful, because there is a lot of magic around you. You are meant to go through some hard situations. You are meant to go through some difficult challenges, difficult situations in your life, and challenges that will help you grow. I know doesn't sound good, and they're going to, you're like confused, but they're going to bring you more deeper understanding about life, more deeper understanding about magic, more deeper understanding about many things in your life. So I would advise you more than anything, be careful with your money in the near future. You could start to think about, that could talk also about healing. The previous message I was talking about could talk about healing a wound, about resources, not just money, resources overall, and you not having a balanced connection with those around you in terms of giving and receiving. If it's too much giving, it's not good. If it's too much receiving, it's also not good. If you want to reconnect with somebody, things have to move forward slowly. Or if you want to reconnect with somebody, there has to be a clear understanding about future. Like, this is a conversation that cannot be avoided. The sooner you talk about it, the sooner you can move forward in your life with this energy. People in your family could need your help. People in your family that you didn't talk in a while could reconnect with you or try to reach out to you. There could be, if this situation that I just previously talks also about death, this could talk about inheritance, and you will have conversations with people in your life about inheritance. You could have a tendency to reject the material things in your life. Like, let's say somebody wants to help you to pay a debt, and you're like, no, I have to do it on my own. No, why would you reject that? Let the person help you. What the heck? Don't do that. Or maybe you're about to get a wheel and you're like, no, in the spiritual blue 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 reality, blah, blah, blah. My guy, you human. Please, please, don't go to Lulu. Don't go to Lulu. It could be you have a sibling that you haven't talked in a while, and in the near future they are going to reconnect with you. That's one that is more likely to happen. Yes, people from your past that you had arguments with, hurt with, situations that caused you pain, they will come back to at least clear the air, ask for forgiveness. I don't see necessarily reconnecting for more than that. It's up to you. In the end, these are people that they will always be in a competition with you. If this talks about you talking with people that this is happening more than should, but having same men, and open the deck and I see the Two of Cups and judgment and cheating and stuff, you're going to talk with the other person and you're going to have closure. If this talks about you not being sure how to move forward out of pain, there would be a person that will at least tell you something that will make you see things very differently and bring you clarity. A lot of messages for you, Capi. Career-wise, things are going to change. You're definitely not going to do the same thing you've been done in the past. You're going to start on a new path. Maybe you're going back to school, or maybe you're taking a job that is going to offer you training. You are not going to do the same thing you've done before. There is, again, now in the future comes back. Keep working on your spirituality, keep working on your personal growth, keep working on changing your values and improving your morals, and have that student kind of mindset in the future. Learner, forever learner. We are forever students in this lifetime, right? We are always learning something new, no matter how old we are, about life, skills, whatever that would be. Okay. All right, Cappy, my friend, for you looks very linear, to be honest, very clear. Personally, I feel a bit confused with your reading, but hopefully this will help you. If you want a private one, you can contact me at +358 549 6466. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.